Hello everyone, it's Tracy. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for joining me. So today I'm doing a project share video. I'm a new design team member for the KS Craft Lovers store and I'd like to share some projects made with the dies I've been sent. First up is this vintage lunchbox die set. And I have already used this die set to make 3 boxes, which I did in a video tutorial, and I shall link that down below. So the first thing I made with this die set was this toolbox. I'm always looking for different ways to do things for guys. And this turned out pretty well. And then a little bit different, this looks like a nice piece of fancy luggage, and you could decorate this box for that too. And then I had my treasure chest idea. And I had a lot of fun turning this die set into a treasure chest. It's always good when you can think of different ways to use your dies. And this is what the treasure chest looked like when it was all finished and decorated. Moving on to the next die, and this is a French fry box. And the parts separate like this, and you can use all these parts individually or together for the decorations on your French fry box. When I saw this die, what came to my mind was I wanted to use it for baby shower favour boxes. So I went ahead and made a girl version and a boy version. And these could be used for baby showers to give out favours from the hostess. Or you could use it for your child at school. If the teacher is having a baby, they could give a small gift to the teacher in this sort of a box. The decorator panel here is from another die set that I received as well. This one. I'll talk about these die sets a bit later on. And for the pink version, this label was also from another similar looking die set. Again, I'll talk about that a bit later. And on the same favour box theme, I also thought about a wedding favour box. And this is what I came up with. This would be a nifty way for a bride to give a little thank you gift to her guests. And she could write a little message on the back if she wanted to as well. So many different ways you could decorate this box, but as I said, a favour box came to my mind for these, for both baby and wedding. Moving on to the next 2 die sets, and these are oval doily nesting die sets. And I do have to tell you, I do struggle with these sort of dies as I find it hard to come up with ways to use them. So I did a little bit of a search on Pinterest and came up with an idea that I'll share here. The die sets come with 4 dies in the set, ranging in size. And the idea that I found on Pinterest was to use these dies to make easel cards. And I found this to be a very effective way to use nesting dies. You could make these easel cards in all different sizes. I had a lot of fun making this card and they are very easy to make. They fold down flat for postage, and depending on how you decorate them, it wouldn't be very bulky at all. If you'd like me to do an assembly tutorial on how to make an easel card, pop a comment down below in the description box and I'll do my best to get an assembly tutorial done for you. This is the other card, just decorated a little bit differently with different colours. And I'm very happy with how these 2 cards came out. This one also folds down, flat for postage. This one is a little bit smaller than the first one, so I'll bring this one in to show you. The first one is a little bit bigger. And it was using the largest die from both of those sets. Moving on to the next die, and this is a heart frame background die. And this was the card I created. Just kept it clean and simple and decorated it in the centre of the hearts with a rhinestone. Moving on to the next die, and it's a set of curtains. There is another little die that goes there, but I've lost it in my craft room, and that does the bands on the curtains here. I'll find it eventually. And this was a card that I created using that. And I thought this card would be good for a wedding or a wedding shower or something like that. And I used silver metallic card or mirror cardstock to do some die cut inlay. For the curtain rod, that's another die from another set designed by Nicole. To hold back the curtains, I've put flowers here. And there's a piece of vellum covering the designer piece of paper to give a muted look. And speaking of Nicole, all of the dies that I've shown you so far have been designed by Nicole Silhouette, and I shall link her channel down below. These next two dies are not designed by Nicole, but the seller sent them to me anyway and I decided to still use them. I created this card. I do find circles really tricky. I have trouble with just doing a circle in the middle of a card. But I challenged myself and I put celebrate across the middle. And this would be a nice card for a wedding or a shower or 50th birthday or an anniversary, anything like that really. And the light in my craft room is really picking up on that gold mirror board card that I've used. This die set is another one that's not designed by Nicole, but the seller did send it to me. It makes an ice cream. And how cool is that? A three-dimensional ice cream, and the lid comes off and you could put goodies inside it, and it's about 8 inches tall, so it's quite big. The other thing you could do is you could glue around the edge there and it could be permanently glued shut and it could just be a decoration. And I glued different colour rhinestones on mine to make it look like hundreds and thousands with a cherry on top. So I hope you've enjoyed seeing my projects today and that they have given you some inspiration. Don't forget to check the description box below for the links to the products. Thanks for watching today, have a great day and bye for now.